What's going on, YouTube? We are back with another Illit reaction. So this one has been one of the most requested for them, and I've heard people saying this is like one of the best choreographies of the whole year. So I'm really excited to check out the Jellyous choreography. I haven't even done the music video for this one. We're just skipping right into the dance practice because that's what I want to see. That's what everyone's talking about. So this is what we're here for. Let's just get right into it because I'm excited. I love their fun shoes. We got pandas. I can't tell what this is, a lion or a teddy bear. Whatever's going on. I love it. But yeah, so this is my first time hearing this song as well. Always love a haircut. Their synchronicity is really good with those claps. And I love all these formation changes. They're so smooth. Ooh, this is cool. Those are cool silhouettes there. I think this is my favorite song I've heard from them so far, too. Ooh, I really liked that. They did such a good job of kicking at the same height, too. Ooh, okay. Wow, lots going on there. I'm excited to slow that down. There's so much variety in this choreo, between the formations, between the number of people they have doing things, between just like, there's a lot of times where all 5 of them are doing different things. Footwork too, so good. Oh, this is so satisfying. Oh, wow. Look at them work it. Okay. Yeah, I see why people have been talking about this. The footwork is crazy throughout. And also I love that like this is still like a cutesy song. Like it's still with their like cutesy vibe. But a lot of times like when there's like those cutesy girl crush choreos, they tend to be simpler. But they made this still very intricate and very complex while still managing to keep that like very light, bright girl crush type of vibe. So I think that was really cool and really unique. And I'm still trying to figure out what their shoes are. This looks like tigers, pandas. I can't tell what this is. But regardless, they're iconic. And the shoe sounds in this choreo with this footwork, incredible. And I mean, you have to be really in sync for them to sound that good. So yeah, we got to see this again because I need to be able to slow down and replay it to actually fully appreciate it. But yeah, this is also definitely my favorite song of theirs I've heard so far. So far I've only heard Magnetic and Tic Tac, but they have a lot more of a digitized sound in the vocals. This still keeps that sound in the instrumental, but the vocals are a lot more organic, which I really like. So, and it's super catchy. They always got that super catchy sound. Ugh, my voice is still bad. I'm sorry. I still have mono. So my videos have sounded like this for like 3 weeks, but that's okay. We've got cool choreography to go over, so focus on that and not my voice. I mean, already just like this starting pose is really cool shape. It's like they've created like this star with their bodies. And I like that the arm wave. Yeah, like I've said, they do a lot of, like, they're all doing a lot of different parts in this dance. There aren't like a whole, especially in the verses, there's not a lot of times where you're seeing all 5 of them doing the same thing. Like, I mean, here we've had like the 2 sides, and then we have like the 1, and then just like the 3 and the 2. This effect. Like all of these formation changes right here. Look how quickly they're changing formations and how seamless it is. This right here, super cool. You have to be so precise to be able to get this visual. I mean, like, is that not stunning? And this again too, like, there's just so many cool shapes and formations created throughout this whole choreo. See, it's just like, it's such a fake out, because it's like this part is like that simpler, like classic girl crush choreo. And then now we're already getting into some of the footwork. Like, this is really difficult. Like, every step you take, you step on your toe and then you turn your heel inwards. And then you turn it back out as you take the next step. So, yeah, I don't know. You can pick whoever to look at. I just been watching her feet because they're the most, like, standing out with the orange shoes. But, like, watch. So her heel turns out as she steps, and then it comes in and then back out, turning the knees with it. But do you see how big of a range of motion she has with that heel? It goes all the way in and out. This position that she's in right now, this is a difficult position to be in. I mean, you can even just see how awkward that looks and in the freeze frame. That type of footwork is difficult. This part was so impressive to me just because of how they have the exact same angle. Like, yeah, they're perfectly in sync too, which again, look at this. Like, I really slowed that down, and there was not a moment that anyone was out of sync. But every kick that they do, I mean, literally perfect. Like, even they're on the toe the same amount. Every kick that they do, they're at the same angle. These two came slightly early, but you can't tell when I'm not going exactly frame by frame. But, like, look at these 4, all exactly at the same angle. She was just a little bit early with the kick. But that's, like, I always talk about this, like, synchronicity is more than just doing things at the same time. You have to do them in the same way. And on something like that, it is especially noticeable, and they do it perfectly. Like, I love that we slowed it down just a little bit here. Got these more subtle moves, and then bam, right into it. Like, So much is happening here. The balance that you need to have, they're doing all of this on one leg. So it's not just balance, but it's also core control, which is a huge component of balance. If you are not like fully braced through your core, tight, and controlling your breath as well, you are not going to be able to sustain all of these jumps so perfectly. And then when you're thinking about the fact that they're singing as well, which has a big effect on your core control and on your chest control, because you want to be keeping your spine in a perfectly straight line, essentially, like your spine is a tower to help you stay balanced. When you're singing, you do have to open up more, which can in turn shift the balance of that tower. So you have to be so precise and controlled. Yeah, like if you notice while they're on this one foot over and over again. Okay, where do we start being on one foot? Yeah, so I've been looking at her, but if you notice, there's not a lot of movement going on through her torso besides direction changes. Besides her neck changing, her spine from her hips to the top of her neck, the top of her chest, it stays relatively in place. Obviously not there because she's counterbalancing. But when she's doing the jumps that are all in one place, it all stays upright. So that when you do these jumps, you are counterbalancing this leg. But look at them. They're all at the same angle. Incredible. Yeah, so like for this whole part right here, look how stable their torsos are staying. Even though their legs slightly changes direction, their heads change direction to help keep things moving. Their torsos are staying upright to help them stay balanced, and that takes a lot of control through your core. And then finishing it out with this exaggerated full body, full length movement using all of the space around them, above them with their arm, and then to the back of them with their leg. Perfect contrast. And then I like this a lot too. Again, another one that takes a lot of balance to be able to get it right on the heels. Yeah, like look at her feet. Just like there's so much going on. Crazy. Footwork is one of the most difficult things to get down, in my opinion. And then getting a little bit of floor choreo in there. I always like to see that, just playing with the space above and below you. It's always nice for some variation in that. And then that part was good just to give them a little bit of a break. But yeah, like with the vocals, what I was talking about, like they don't need that digitized sound on the vocals. Like in the music, like they're still keeping their identity with that. But now we have these soft vocals while they're still like, she's still like it's still like that choppy sound that goes with the music. But she has this just soft, pretty tone that goes with it. It's so organic, and I really like this sound much more than the digitized sound. They have such pretty voices. And then, yeah, another thing with like the breathing and like why this choreo is so tiring in the chorus compared to even other generally high energy choreos is when you're jumping around like that, you can't breathe the same way as when you're doing fast movements while not jumping. I mean, like, I feel like I don't have to explain that too much. You can even try it yourself if you don't understand what I'm talking about. But when you're jumping up and down, especially in those fast little jumps, that's going to make your breathing a lot faster than if you aren't jumping up and down, even if you're still doing very high energy choreo. I really like this too, the body wave with the side to side. And the way they like all changed up a little bit right here. Like we don't need to check their synchronicity again. I've done it a bunch of times, but I'm just so completely impressed by it, especially with these types of quick jumping movements, especially with jumps. I've said this before, like it's so much harder to synchronize those than anything else because you have to make sure you're jumping with the same amount of power and the same amount of height as everyone else. And if you happen not to, there's not a lot you can do to fix it. But like, look at this. Like their feet are hitting the ground, their feet are leaving the ground at the exact same time. Crazy. Like again, I always say these movements where the knees are going in and out, you're like sliding on those heels. It's really difficult to control those, especially when they're fast. Like when it's fast like this, I have a really difficult time like doing those like heel slide movements. Like to do it that quickly with the friction of the floor is so hard. Yeah, I mean, wow. Like this is one of those songs where it's like, I see why they are one of the front runners of 5th Gen. And I can't remember if people were talking about this because it got nominated for the Mama Awards or because it was robbed. I feel like it was robbed of a nomination. And like, I can't even believe that it could be because everybody was talking about this. Everybody's constantly has been recommending this to me. And I see why this is so difficult. It's so high energy, yet it's so much fun. And it's one of those ones where it's like, you want to get up and try and do it. My dog just opened my door. But it's like, it's one of those ones where you want to get up and try and do it. Like it has that effect that like the wannabe shoulder dance has, is you want to get up and you want to see if you can do it. And that's what makes it so fun. And especially like with TikTok challenges, like a lot of times the challenges tend to be parts of the choreo that are made easier. This is a challenge that got popular because it's difficult, which I really appreciate because I hate when you can tell that someone's made a choreo easier just so it can be a good challenge. Let the challenge be a challenge. And they did that. So yeah. Also, again, I really like the sound of this song a lot more than some of the more digitized ones. I love their voices so much. So I'm glad like they got to shine with their vocals in this too. So yeah, let me know if you have any more Illit recommendations, any other songs, choreos you want me to cover. If you want me to watch the music video for this one, since I haven't yet, I really wanted to get to the choreo, and I'm glad I did because it's awesome. Make sure to like, comment down below your thoughts, anything that comes to mind. You know, I always love to hear your comments. And make sure to subscribe. We also have my Patreon opening on November 1st. So if you want to subscribe to that and support me even more, it would mean a lot. We'll get into lots of variety content, lots of fun stuff with all different groups, including Illit. So if you have recommendations for that too, where to start with their variety so I can get to know their personalities because they seem super fun. So yeah, let me know. Thanks, guys.